Hello and welcome to episode 4 of this tutorial. In this episode, we are going to see how we can consume the Nuget package that we created in episode number 3. So the goals of this episode is to show you how you can consume your Nuget packages via Visual Studio and CLI. Use the Nuget package we created in episode 3, airline.flights. We have it in our local feed right now. We are going to talk about project reference and package reference using, package reference versus the packages.config. And we are going to create a consumer app to use that, Nuget package. So what's a Nuget consumer? Basically, a Nuget consumer is any project that installs your Nuget package and uses that Nuget package. It could be, a console app, a web application, another class library, and so on. It could be a CI pipeline, continuous integration, that restores those packages. It could be another Nuget package that has a dependency on your package. So in this episode, I'm going to create a fresh console app to consume the Nuget package we created in the previous episode. So again, a console application, right? Based on .NET 8, I'm going to call it Airline Flight Consumer App. And I am going to, add the Nuget package that we created in the previous episode. If you remember, we created this local feed. We added that, Nuget package to that local feed. And that means that we can, install it now. So if you haven't done this from episode number 3, go ahead and do it now. And then you can, use Visual Studio and the, Nuget package manager in the tools options window to create your package source. Add a package source based on the folder that you have created. This is going to be your local feed. Again, this is something that I have already done. If you haven't done it, just go ahead and do it. And then you can install the package. There are, again, different ways. You can, right click on your project and then choose your local feed and then go ahead and install that package. Again, this will add, a project reference node, a package reference node to your CSproj file. This is a package reference, not a project reference. These are, it is very important to understand the difference between a project reference and a package reference. And I'm going to explore this in full detail in future episodes. So that downloads, of course, the Nuget package from your local folder and places the DLL into the object folder and packages folder of your application. So again, episode number 4, branch, right? Let's go ahead and add a new console application. And I am going to call it Flight Consumer App. And then I am going to, install that flights, Nuget package from my local feed. So right now, in the console app that I've got here, as you can see, I've got project references for those 2 class libraries. But here, for the Flight Consumer app that I just created, if I install this Nuget package, so it's going to get installed, right? So it is now installed and I have it here. If I go to the CSproj file, I have a package reference, not a project reference. These are different. These are, again, very different. It is important to discuss their differences. I'm going to do that again in the upcoming episodes. So let me, remove this. And now, of course, I can go ahead and write my code for creating a new flight object and then writing the information for that flight. Of course, I need to change this, and then I need to add the using statement, and I need to, in order to run it, I can go to Flight Consumer App, .NET Build, and .NET Run. Why am I getting this? So why am I not getting that using statement here? So let me pause the video and resolve the issue. I kind of, resolved the issue. It was like, I don't know, I just commented out the code rebuild the rebuild the project, and now it seems to be working. But again, it can't find this. I think I need to import the entities namespace, right? Because flight is in the entities namespace. Yes. So now I can go ahead and build the consumer app. Let me go ahead and rebuild it here. Do I have any errors? I don't think so. So let me run it now. Yes, and I get the output. So from my consumer, I am getting the output. I am not creating a project reference directly to airline flights. I am creating a package reference to that Nuget package that we created in the previous episode. So as I told you, the package reference, right? And then we are going to use the package. This is something that I already did. And then we ran the application and we saw the output. So another way, of course, is to use your CLI. In order to add that package, you can use .NET add package, the name of the package, the explicit and specific version if you want, and then the source, which is our local feed in this case. So we installed the Nuget package from a local feed. We used package reference to reference the project, the package. We now know the difference between the package reference and the packages.config, and then we kind of built a clean test consumer project. I hope you've enjoyed watching this episode. See you in the next one.